Other news, the mother of a soldier who was killed in Afghanistan has stopped eating and says she'll exist on fluids until the government looks again at legislation she says penalises bereaved military families on benefits.
Lucy Aldridge, who lives near Bromyard in Herefordshire, lost most of her benefits when death in service and insurance payments were made into son William's estate after he was killed 3 years ago. Callum Watkinson reports.
Lucy Aldridge says after eating nothing for 3 days, she's starting to feel it.
I am starting to feel very hungry and feel the effects of obviously not taking on board food, and it's not very pleasant. I know that it's an extreme thing to do. A lot of people are going to see it as very unpalatable. They're going to question my motives because I have 2 other children.
When son William was killed in Afghanistan, his estate received more than £200,000. As executor, in the eyes of the Department for Work and Pensions, that money is hers and makes her ineligible for means-tested benefits.
I'm not doing this because it's a suicide mission and I want to die. I'm hoping that the government are going to see, apply some common sense here.
They say they already are. Nobody with £16,000 in the bank gets means-tested benefits, no matter how they came by the money. Lucy says treating soldiers' families like everyone else contravenes the military covenant.
That is precisely my point, that if you're going to uphold this covenant, then you have to give them special recognition. Therefore, compensation should be compensation for loss of life. It shouldn't be treated as personal savings.
The compensation is being used up on living expenses. Lucy says William would have wanted it spent on his younger brother's educations.
I have been literally forced into a situation where my son, despite not being financially responsible for me when he was alive, he is now made to be financially responsible for me. I'm having to use some of it to pay my rent, to pay my utility bills, to put food on the table, because I can't afford to do that purely on child benefit and disability payments. Knowing my limitations and my ability to work, his first reaction was, I want to ease the burden on you, Mum, by being the provider for the boys. And that's what he wanted to happen, and that is what I am being prevented from upholding.
She's already lost an independent tribunal, but says she won't eat until the government listens to her demands. Callum Watkinson for Central Tonight.